sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Leonard outside. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
George outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll send Paul George to the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Powell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Powell with a steal. And there's the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Morant against Wall. And Morant gets it to go.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Wall, the pass to Powell, knocked loose, and stolen by Morant. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Drops in the three. George has got 6. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Here's Leonard following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
Now here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Out to Powell. Stolen by Bane. And stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. He's got 6. Hits a three-pointer.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Wall against Morant. Here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, George with a steal. That's tipped and stolen by Morant. Here's Bane with the drive. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Is Bane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bane.
And Bane drops them both. The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And a deep three from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Leonard. The three is up. No good on the shot. On the wing, Bane. Powell with a steal. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving.
And your Clippers Houston team. Coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Morant. Oh, the double clutch. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Zubac. Pulls up. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 8.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's George. That one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
George against Brooks. George, no good. Memphis trailing here. Bane, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
An active scorer. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often.
Here's Wall. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Now here's Wall. Leonard, left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And the dunk by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Outside Morant. Inside. Here's Brooks. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. To the inside. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got his second basket.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
A minute 22 left to play in the second quarter. For three, Powell. Here's Wall. Leonard outside. 5 on the clock. No good on the three for Memphis. They've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Oh, there's Morant with the slam. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. For three, George. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Brooks. It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The 3 ball. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. George has got 12.
Love to see PG getting into that zone. Committed to find the points.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the basket by Leonard.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
From deep. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, good stuff, Allie. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Adams with a screen on Wall. The drive by Morant from deep. Payne. Good. And the setup by Morant. 7 points in the game.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Leonard. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Jackson outside. Outside Morant. From deep 3-point range. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. From 13. And again, it's the Clippers.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 16 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Nails it from 3. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Morant doesn't need the 3-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's George. He's got 13. That one a little long. Here's Brooks. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Paul George.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Wall, and he lobs it up.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
From deep. Second chance shot. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. This for the tie. Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Now Wall. Leonard outside. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
The defense just pinballing off of the frame of Kawhi Leonard, determined to score.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
Outside Wall. Pass to Leonard. George against Brooks. George's shot is off.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Tries to keep it alive. Outside Morant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Denied by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
And that one's good.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Morant with it. On the wing, Bain. Adams with a screen on Powell. Lets it go. Here's Brooks. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. No good on the free throw.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And here's Leonard. 20 points for him. Now here's George. Three-pointer. No good there. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Here's Morant. And they recover it. Adams, the pass to Morant. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Adams. And here's Brooks. Back to Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the paint. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Jackson outside. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Adams. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Clippers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. From the arc. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Oh, stolen by Morant. Adams against Zubac. From deep, Payne. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 11. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Leonard passes to Powell. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Payne. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Leonard passes to Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Morant finds Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. George passes to Leonard. There's 5 on the clock. From downtown. Pass to Zubac. Outside Wall. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Payne. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
George passes to Powell. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them back.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
On the wing, Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Morant, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Leonard. wall. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Britain.
And, you know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
The offensive rebound. Bane inside the three-point line. Floats it up there for Bane. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss. And it's Russell in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Town showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's Russell with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Morant. Will it go? Morant with another miss. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Morant after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3.
Boy, that was a critical bucket there because this game could have easily gotten out of hand early if they'd allowed the run to go on much longer.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Russell feeling it out a bit. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Russell.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Anderson. Pulls it up. Russell, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Russell fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Morant against Russell. And again, Memphis no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And that one's good, Morant.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Towns for 3. Stolen by Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. .30 seconds left to play here in the first. Jackson kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Morant's got 8 points.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
And it's Towns penetrating. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Brooks the pass to Bain. Here's the lob to Adams. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Russell finds Edwards. Anderson outside. Back to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Back to Brooks. On the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The 3 from Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got 13.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Outside, Towns. From past the arc. Anderson passes to Russell. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
The pass to Adams. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the 2 minutes.
Outside, Russell. Edwards against Brooks. Adams brings the double team. Gobert with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Morant. Back to Brooks. Over Anderson. That one wide left. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points. Brooks with it. Now defended by Gobert. Brooks misses. Minnesota leading by 10. Russell inside, guarded by Jackson. It's stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant dishes to Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Lobs it up there for Brooks.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Down low. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson. Getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
Anderson outside. Passes it to Towns. No good that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with
25, the Grizzlies, 19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, the former second overall pick is really working on this pass. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Morant's against Russell. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's the pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And there's Edwards on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 9. It's Brooks on the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Payton for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. To the inside, Anderson. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Out to Morant. To halt the run. He can't hit that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. The Grizzlies trail by 11. It's Morant with the drive. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Adams, the pass to Morant. Shot from the wing. Morant with another miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Bain. And he goes in for the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Launches a three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Morant. Another shot. Adams' shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Russell. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Russell with it. 12 points for him. He kicks to Edwards. From deep. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Feeds it to Anderson. Stolen by Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell passes to Gobert. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 8. And we'll be back right after this.
38, the Grizzlies, your Timberwolves.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the paint, it's tipped. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant right side. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Jackson. Russell against Morant. Kick out to Adams for 3. Jackson trying to break free. Memphis the rebound. And a wide open look for Bain. Sinks the three-pointer.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Outside, Towns. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. Left side, Anderson. Here's the three. Out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
6 to shoot. Russell against Morant. Towns for three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Spins. The kick out to Towns. All alone. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. On deep. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Stolen by Anderson. Now it. And the pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Over Bain. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The trade doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Towns. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Trying to end the drought. Timberwolves keep it alive. And Gobert kicks to Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a...
Done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Moran. Pulls up on the wing. Hauled in by Paul.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Back to Booker. Launches it. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
It's Bridges on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
3-pointer, Bridges. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And another miss by Memphis.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Bridges. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Bridges. Jackson for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Morant. Shoots over Bridges, and that one's good. Morant's got 6.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Booker with it. Bridges outside. Here's a 3 from Paul. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Morant, no good. The Suns leading. Pass to Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Bain, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. He has 6.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Booker for 3. He drops it from range.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Jackson against Bridges. Booker for 3. Suns keep it alive. Out to Bridges. Off target with the 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
2 on the clock. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. He's got 9. Crowder a screen on Bain. Crowder finds Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder with it. Jackson in his pocket. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. 3-pointer. Bridges sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Now Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Adams, the pass to Morant. From deep. Another shot. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. The three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets it go from the wing, and he nails the jumper.
Stepping in, Bane is automatic from that area.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Paul against Brooks. Booker with a screen on Brooks. Paul passes to Booker. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul with it. Down low. Pass to Bridges. The three is up. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Three-pointer, Brooks. Knocks it down from distance. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Paul. 44 seconds left to play in the half. Crowder with it. Checked by Brooks. Paul for 3. Kept alive.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Left side, Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Outside Booker. Over Bane. Booker. Good. And the Suns lead by 8.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter.
Your Suns, 28. The Grizzlies, 20.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Bridges misses. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Morant. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Adams. He's got 6. And stolen by Bridges. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Bridges against Morant. Memphis, the rebound to the left wing. And here's Adams from the arc. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Checked by Brooks. The three. Here's Booker. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Launches a three. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 11 points.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Bridges outside from behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Three-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Takes a step back. Now Bane. Jackson on the wing. Left side Morant. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Beyond the arc. Here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 6.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Now Brooks. Back to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From deep. And again, Memphis no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. For 3, Bridges. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Bane. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Good chance here for Booker. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. From deep, Bane buries it from 3. Bane's got 6.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Outside Booker. A leaner. And that one's long.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
Bane finds Morant. Shoots over Paul. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Crowder from the arc. Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Brooks.
Hey, yo, Booker right here.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Bridges, right side. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
And please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Paul in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Three-pointer, Bridges. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Lets the three fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Here's the three. Adams grabs the miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And the basket by Bane.
This is why Bane's teammates look for him on the break, because he is relentless on his attack.
Bridges outside. Ayton in the high post. It's Booker on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, cans the tough leaner from the outside. And the Suns lead by 9.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
To the middle. Outside for Morant. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Paul can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant! With the dunk!
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's a three from Paul. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Booker with it. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Outside Morant. 4-3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Ayton, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Bane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, Bane. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Morant. Shoots over Booker. Offensive rebound. Outside Bane. And stolen by Bridges. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep three-point range. And here's Crowder from the arc. Out to Bridges. It's tipped. Stolen by Bane. From outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And here's Crowder from the arc. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4 for 3. Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Memphis ball.
.23 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. From deep, Bain misses. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win.
And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And Leonard stays with him. Leonard's got the game going here with the first basket for the Clippers.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Adams' shot is good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Wall looking it over. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat and told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, thanks. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bane finds Morant. Inside, looking for Adams. He gets it there, and Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Outside, Wall. George, that's a 2-pointer. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Brooks. Ball with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. He was all alone on that one.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from 3-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats a Zubac.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Leonard, that's for 2. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
George passes to Zubac. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Leonard. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Tries again. Zubac, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Wall. Here's George. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's George for three. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He puts it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Outside, Bain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Clippers trail by 14. And Wall kicks to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. The kick out to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And both free throws good for Zubac. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant scanning the floor. And Adams kicks to Bain. 5 on the clock. Here's the lob to Adams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Leonard. Morant outside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the wing, George. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Stolen by George. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks against George. Brooks misses. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
First personal foul. Second team.
On the free throw, no good.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Outside Leonard. Fires at the elbow. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading by 12. To the paint. Wall with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. George, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Here's Adams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Adams has got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. Here's George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Morant passes to Jackson.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 12 points with the basket from George.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stolen by Jackson. Ahead. Stolen by George. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Floats it up there for Bane. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Brooks, that's a two-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The Clippers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And so it's Memphis looking at a
16. And put your hands together and get loud for the Unlucky.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the 3. Both free throws good from Morant. Clippers trail by 12. Powell finds Leonard. Back to Powell. Great D that time from Bane. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Excellent D there from George. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Memphis moving that ball around. Now, here's Morant for three. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Jackson passes to Bain. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we'll play it over a minute here in the third.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Leonard against Jackson. Left side, George. And it's Leonard missing. Memphis leading by 14. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, the recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Morant dishes to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Here's Leonard. Passes it to Zubac. And that one, good.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Bain kicks to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Outside Leonard. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's in there.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
On the wing, Bain. And they double up Morant. Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Oh, Leonard in position.
But Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Morant outside. Jackson passes to Bain. .152 left in the third. And the rejection by Zubac. A three from Leonard. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson with the bounce pass. Bain kicks to Brooks. Feeds to Morant. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's George. And the rejection by Jackson. Tries to hit him. Wall with a block.
That's the length of John Wall. Boy, this guy has been so consistently good defensively. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's George. Count that one. George has got 7 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
On the wing, Bain. And it's Brooks at the elbow. On the wing, Jackson. The pass to Adams. Kicks to Brooks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bane passes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's the lob to Adams. Leonard with the steal. Deflects the pass, and so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finding a 15-point lead at the end of the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Leonard, no luck.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brooks from outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 15. Here's George. And yes, it's good.
That's what we call playing big. Paul George imposing his will in the paint.
For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George passes to Leonard. Now Zubac. Back to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Morant reaches to Jackson. And it's Morant missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. He kicks it to Leonard. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. The Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. And here's Morant on the wing. Bane. The 3. Morant with another miss. Clippers trail by 9. Morant with the steal. Jackson down low. Leonard's there. Loads it up there for Morant. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Throws it up high. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan. Unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Zubac finds Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys. Sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Brooks. They need this one, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
No one near wall as he lets it go. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
All against Morant. Up and in on the way. Morant's got 27 points.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Outside, Bain. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Ball passes to Zubac. Back to Wall. Clippers moving the ball around. Powell kicks to Leonard. Right side George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Morant driving inside. Yes!
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. George, no good. Here's Bain. Passes to Morant. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
Fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the 3. Anderson finds Edwards. From 13, Adams grabs the miss. Jackson, the pass to Brooks, to the inside. And the lob disrupted, not to be. To the middle. Tipped. Left side, Edwards. From downtown, knocks down the triple.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Morant. Towns with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. Out to the wing. Lets it fly. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards.
Slick move. Makes the turnaround jumper look easy.
Outside Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Now here's Edwards. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell against Morant. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Anderson finds Towns. From deep. That one's wide left.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Stolen by Anderson. Outside Russell. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trailing here. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over to the left wing. Towns passes to Russell from behind the arc. They get it again. Gobert goes back up. No good on the layup. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Puts it up from 15, and that one's good. Morant, 6 points for him.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
To the wing on the left. Towns for 3, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
He's off on the second. Jackson, the pass to Adams. From deep, Morant hits the trifecta. Morant's got 9.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Karl Anthony Towns. 1 shot.
That one misses for Towns. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. The lob. Very well done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And it's Russell on the drive. Takes the 3. The shot by Towns, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Pass to Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3 from Russell. That one's good. 2 for 8 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Bain. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Russell. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Outside Anderson. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Outside Edwards. Over Bain. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Inside. Now Towns. 7 points in the game. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Morant. The turnaround, Jay. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns with the ball. That one a little long.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Towns has got 9. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And it's Morant missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Morant against Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both. Now here's Russell. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Morant drops them both.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Tries to break his ice. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. Nice move. And the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Here's Towns. Wing shot on the way. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Morant, the pass to Adams. 3-pointer. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 22.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. The 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 14.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Adams with a screen on Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And He just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside Morant. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Anderson drives. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. Shoots from the baseline. The Grizzlies pull it in. And there's the lob. And then Morant with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pulls it from 20. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Timberwolves trail.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Brooks. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 10.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Adams with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game. .107 left in the third.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Shot is good by Edwards.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Count it, good.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Up top, Bane, guarded by Edwards. Bane, pass to Jackson. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Pass to Morant. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Russell to pass to Towns. Russell a screen on Jackson. Here's Towns. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Throws it up high. Ooh, and Adams strong finish.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Here's Towns. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Bane, the pass to Adams. And Gobert with a block. Bane against Edwards. Outside Anderson. 20 feet out. Shot is good by Edwards.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Anderson inside. Brooks defending. To tie it up. The shot by Russell, no good for Memphis. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Right side Anderson. He nails it, and we're tied.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Back to Morant. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Brooks against Anderson. To take the lead. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And now a three-point Minnesota lead. And Memphis shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. From deep three-point range. Here's Morant looking to win the run. It's deflected. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back to Russell. And stolen by Morant.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
Morant against Russell. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Minnesota. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Pass to Gobert. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. For 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bane, pass to Morant. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Out to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Count it!
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
From deep. Morant, no good. And Minnesota has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Payne against Edwards. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to
So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Bridges out there with Devin Booker, and it's Paul in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker, fires from the wing. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Booker. Beyond the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges with some nice defense. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul kicks to Ayton. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. Now here's Crowder. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Phoenix no good that time either. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Loads it up there for Morant. Bridges with the steal. Passes it to Paul. Ayton dishes to Crowder. No good there. And Memphis the other way now. Jackson kicks to Morant. Over Ayton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Booker the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Bridges misses. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Morant gets it to go.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Bridges outside. Paul kicks to Booker. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Morant with the steal. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Memphis moving it around. From deep three-point range, Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Booker looking around. Now the pass to Paul. It's stolen. Morant left side. Shoots over Bridges. Jackson dishes to Brooks. There's the 3. They get it back. And Adams kicks to Bain. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Brooks. Got a hand on it.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Booker finds Crowder. Here's Bridges. Booker the pass to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Morant. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
To end the drought. And it's Ayton missing. Memphis leading. Floats it up there for Morant. Got a piece of it. Jackson kicks to Morant. And the three off target. Ball from deep three-point land. And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action on the scoreboard. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker out there with Bridges, and it's Paul in at the small forward position. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Pass to Morant. Looking to get back on track here. And Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Morant with another miss. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. Down low.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Bridges got his first 2 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Bain. Bridges against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
A three-pointer is right on target. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now Booker following the miss by John Morant from deep. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Memphis?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Passes it to Bain. Here's Morant. The dish to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges outside. Ayton trying to break free. And the shot is long. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jackson, a screen on Bridges. Brooks finds Morant. A three ball. And he gets it back. And there's the pass to Bain. Launches a three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Paul's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Driving in. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Paul for three, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on Tubi. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now the Grizzlies with it. They lead by 1. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
On the wing, Booker lets the three fly. They get the rebound. Yep, it counts.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Morant bats for 2, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul for 3. A shot missing, and it's Memphis the other way. Here's Brooks. There's the drive. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's a 2 from Paul. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Here's Morant. Back to Bain. From the arc. Here's Adams. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Bain for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker dishes to Bridges. Booker against Morant. Here's Crowder. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Morant drives in. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul left side. Ayton kicks to Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 1. In the corner, it's Bain. Fires the 3. Goes back up. Adams. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
Now the power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact, plus he's rewarded with the trip now to the free throw line.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Over Morant. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Back to Morant. From past the arc. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball fires from way outside. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Paul kicks to Bridges. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Suns. Pass to Morant. The tray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 56 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Booker. Brooks grabs the board.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
It's tipped. Morant finds Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. And stolen by Ayton. And here is Bridges. 12 points for him. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Mikal Bridges out there with Booker, and it's Paul in at the small forward. And the pass to Brooks. Now, here's Morant for 3. That one's not going to go. The Suns go the other way with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooks against Paul. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Steps back to the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And the 3-ball is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Booker. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Suns leading by 9. Paul with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Booker with it from outside the arc. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant against Booker. Jackson Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ayton with the bounce pass. Shot from 16. That one off the back iron and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Morant for 3. Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
All for 3. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Bain looking around. Oh, good with the triple. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Morant against Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Crowder from outside. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Paul outside. Back to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Suns keep it alive.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Bridges misses. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by 8. 15 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. Now here's Morant for 3. Doesn't go for him. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...